So I wanted to do a little kind of show and share, a little unboxing thing. This is called the Kit XChange, as in exchange. And it's a new product that has come out. So if y'all remember me back in the day, I had a video about how I store my rhinestones, right? And I get these little like planners that have the pockets, and I put all of my rhinestones on little inserts, and then I slide them in the little pocket protectors. And that way I can see and flip through. Well, these people took kind of that idea that I had, or took an idea similar to that, and went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs with it. So what they have done is they've created a binder. I asked for teal because I thought it would fit nicely in my studio. Oh, and I don't know what colors they have yet. And in addition to binders, they have some other kind of versions too. We'll get to that afterwards. But what I want to show you is when you open up the binder, instead of it being like a smooth plastic, this is actually like super fuzzy. Kind of like when you have hook and loop tape, this is kind of like the loop. And I'm going to show you what this says. This says Kit XChange. So again, this is all like loop material for hook and loop. And it came with this kind of pocket divider. I mean, seriously guys, it's a D-ring binder, okay? But because it has the loop, yeah, you can hear the little kitty crinkles, right? When you get the little storage bags, notice the storage bags have hook tape on them. So what you can do is you can take your goodies and embellishments, and it just so happened, you guys know I went shopping, and actually I should separate this is where I get a little compulsive. I want to separate all of my arrows from hearts, so they're going to go in here. I go snap, 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 and then I go boom, and they're right here. And again, you can tile them like this so that you can have all of your goodies. And again, because it is a D-ring binder, things can get pretty crunchy in there, you know what I mean? Like you've got all of this space. So I showed you some of the small bags that they have. I'm going to show you some of the other bags that they've got. So there are these things called large journal pouches. And I'm trying to see if they can tell me exactly how big they are. The actual size is 6.5 inches by 5 inches. And this pack has 15 in them. So this will hold large journaling cards. This will hold card fronts if you want to pre-cut mats. Of course, stickers and embellishments. So they sent me a couple of those. Now I know you're interested in like different configurations. Like what do they have? So I'm going to show you a couple of different things because I mentioned there was a binder, but there are a couple of other things too. So, for example, one of the things they have, here is the binder that I have, and it will show you how many pockets can it hold. And that's like a gajillion. They're saying you can have 212 small ones, 114 middle ones, 54 big ones, 62 full sizes. They also have something called a book. And the book seems to have some kind of like little clasp on it. And then they also have this thing called an envelope. Now, when you take the envelope, I have another graphic on that. This actually opens up, kind of like a travel container. So you open it up and then you can hang it. So if you're a person who likes to travel with your goodies, you may want the envelope, because you can grab all your supplies and go. See how it opens up and it has a little strappy doodle? That sounds adorable, right? And they come to a package. So when you buy them, they come in sets of 2. And I was wondering what these are for. So notice, okay, first of all, they're pretty sturdy. I mean, I can bend them. So it's probably got like heavy duty cardboard inside, probably like a mat board. Grommets. So you have these grommets here that you can, insert this in your It's called the Album, which is like the 3-ring binder one. I know, heavy duty. And I was wondering what these were for. Well, guess what, friends? This is also mighty clever. This is so you can take it and attach it to a hanger, like a clothes hanger. So if you want, you can also hang them all up on, you know, a rack system that you have. Or if you have a pegboard, you can use this through your pegboard. Now, many of you know I have a spinner, and it has the commercial kind of, you know, the little metal hooks. You could slide these through your metal hooks and display them. So I also like the fact that even if you didn't want to go with a book or something like that, even if you just wanted to do it modular and just get the panels and the envelopes, you could hook it up your own way. All right, so now my job is to figure out how many of my embellishments and whatnot I can get out of this bin and up into the Kit XChange. Well, like anything else, I was totally surprised at how many little embellishments I had. So I loaded them up into the small size hook and loop bags, and as you can see, I can fit quite a few on a panel. The thing is that a lot of my embellishments, because you know I do a lot of paper crafting and whatnot, they have a tendency to be a little on the chunky side. So in order to keep it flatter, I use this library ring, and I use the stickers on the other side. And here again, I just want to show you, I was able to get all of those little sequins and whatever, but again, it's just a little chunky. So the bottom line is that when you actually put everything back together, the thickness of the binder is, it's about full, and I've only basically filled one panel full. The other consideration that I have when it comes to the album Kit XChange is the fact that it takes up so much real estate. When you open it up on your table, this takes up over 24 inches of space, and that's about all of the workspace I have. So in order for me to open it up, pick out what I want, and then get it out of my way, it's actually kind of more trouble than it's worth. So as I mentioned in the earlier portion of this video, I do like the panels, and I've come up with a solution that I like and I think is going to work for me. I went ahead and I hung one of those panels up on the wall, made a mark, and then hung 2 command hooks at the right place for the grommets. Then I went ahead, connected 2 panels, and hung them up on the wall. Now I can see all of my little bits and bobs, and for me, the key is seeing my embellishments so that I use them. I can pull them down off the wall, slap them back up, and trade them out when I use them up. I'll actually use the binder for things that I'm kind of putting into longer term storage, because then it's out of sight and out of mind. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little show and share of the Kit XChange products. I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. If you don't mind, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so all the crafty goodness comes to you every week. Thanks for watching and have a crafty day.